What's the deal, man? It's your boy McLean, back again with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. We back again with another video, man. There was a crazy situation happened recently. I was doing some research on it. I didn't fully get the full story, but it seems as if there was this dude that drove his truck through a crowd of people and harmed a bunch of people, jumped out. I don't know if he's still alive, but I'm blogging on this to let y'all know that be prepared for 2025 to be a wild ride. I've been predicting these years. Year after year, I make these predictions, and I'm pretty much right. I need to do a 2025 prediction video. With Trump coming back into office, I know about a secret war y'all don't know about. So there's a war at the top, right? And there's always been a war between the red and the blue, all right? Since the dawn of the time, the atom, you have the positive, which is red, and the negative, which is blue, and they struck and made whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the atoms, they're red and blue. So, and then there's, at the very top is the black. So the top of the pyramid is the black, which is going to sound crazy, might throw people off. Saturn, this the totem pole. Saturn, the reptiles. No, Saturn, archons, reptiles, the people down here at the bottom. All right, so that's how it goes. And I might be missing some other ones. You got the watchers, but at the very top peak of it is Saturn. All right, the very top of it, the very top of the pyramid. But right here in this area is a war, right? So you got people on the left, people on the right, and they are in a position to fight for power. So with Trump taking office, he represents the red, and the red and the blue was working together at one point. When George Bush was in office, the red was working with him. There was some type of coup that happened in the red, the Republican side, and now they brought a agent in, which is Trump. Trump was crafted, engineered, specifically made to come into this game to disrupt stuff, all right? So Trump was actually crafted by them boys to be part of this. So they brought Trump into the game, right? Now Trump is here to cause issues with the blue side. And it could also, like I said, they all could be working together. It's all could be one big faking. But what I'm getting at is, be prepared to see the Democrats try to sabotage this, ain't that old girl who got the internet off of me yesterday? Be prepared for the Democrats to try to sabotage the Trump presidency, all right? There's going to be a lot of stuff happening. I really hope it's not a pandemic situation. Y'all just be on the lookout for that in the next 4 to 5 years, another pandemic situation. We should have not let them make us all put on face coverings back in 2020. We should not let that happen. The fact society bent the knee and rolled over, and we hid in fear, and we accepted everything that they told us, it set us back. So now you might have a situation where the government can do this, he can do this again if he pleases, you know? So with the Trump presidency, we're prepared to see a lot of crazy stuff go on, like your attacks like this. They say this is a terror attack. Now, Buddy, the dude who did it, did have a lot of military background. A lot of these guys, when it hit, I don't want to say this, that everybody that does a crazy act is MK Ultra, you know, or some type of government prop. If you don't know what MK Ultra is, that is a government, you can look this up, a CIA document online. It is a CIA operation that was created by the Nazis, the Nazis. It was created by them for splitting your mind and making different personalities. Now, there are some weirdos out there. There's still mass life takers around. There's still serial people who just cause a lot of bad things in society. They're still out there, but it's the ones that makes the news. That's when you kind of know that if it's some type of CIA going on, some type of underground, or they're getting help from the government. So if you look at like a dude who tried to take out Trump in a situation, there was all a plan. This guy here, supposedly he was in the military for 12, 15 years, and he was getting help on the other side. And I also want to talk about the Luigi guy, Marciano. So we had the situation with the CEO guy. Because we don't understand, it starts in December, right? And then it trickles onto January, then it keeps getting bigger and bigger, the snowball effect. There is a strategic group of people out there, of well-trained hitmen out there, well-trained, who can take out anybody, and the Luigi guy was a fall guy. That's not real. But what I'm getting at is that this guy who did this situation had help, and he's more likely either a fall guy. But this right here, what they have to do with these televised stories, and I think there was a mass situation in New York where somebody lit off a lot of, he disengaged his weapon, his firearm, and harmed a lot of people. So this stuff here is going to happen every year, and it's happening because they are trying to keep fear instilled in everyone. Fear is what makes the power go on, is what feeds what's what the powers that be on this planet feed off of. People being afraid. So if you have everybody in a state of shock, in a state of fear, is going to always help them push their agendas as well. You know, I don't know what this can come from, the truck thing. Think about this. When there's a mass situation where a guy disengages uses his weapon on a group of people, they come up with new rules. Are they going to come up with truck rules? There's going to be some truck rules in place. You know, all this stuff seems to be, and also, sorry about the people that happened to. Sorry for the people that lost their lives. It's terrible, a really terrible event. But we have a mass situation in New York. This happened. It's going to keep getting worse and worse as 25 go on, because they are bringing in this new age, and they're trying to bring in a new wave of thinking, and they're going to amplify it to keep people in fear. They want you afraid. I think the best way to do is keep your TV off. Don't watch the news. My advice for everybody in 2025, get outside and enjoy your family a lot more, and your people and your friends, and worry about the left or the right of you, all right? There should be no reason, if they pull that black on white stuff, while you're worried about a black man losing his life 100 miles away. The George Floyd situation. There should be no reason why black folk, we're not even in Milwaukee, why black folk here are upset by George Floyd. All right? No reason. Oh, because the cop did it. Why y'all upset? Oh, black people pick and choose because, let me tell you something. They know how to brainwash you way better than you know how to wash your body. I'm brainwashed. You're brainwashed. Everybody's brainwashed, but we're like level 1, level 2. Level 5 brainwashing is when you're getting involved, emotionally involved. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to find a way to get you involved in this stuff. And if it happens this year, ignore it. All right? You need to only worry about your family, close friends, and yourself. Don't be out here wasting your time worrying about some dude across 10,000 states away because he lost his life from a cop. Don't worry about that stuff, all right? Make sure when you get put over, you are as respectful and honest as possible. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I really got to say. Not all I got to say about the situation. There's a lot of you got to say about the situation. The situation, like I said, it's very unfortunate. Be prepared for a lot of stuff to happen during this presidency. They're going to try to do a lot of stuff. And they're really trying to make this WAR situation happen with Russia. They try to make that stuff happen really bad. I doubt a world war would happen. I doubt that, because the powers, y'all got to understand this. They want to keep you in a state of fear. That wasn't spit, y'all. That's dust in the air. I'm only spitting. And want to keep you in a state of fear to keep you controlled. If you're scared, you're going to depend on the government. This alien talk, y'all, there's not going to be an alien invasion. I know aliens. I spoke with them. They don't care about human society. They do not care about interfering with us. Aliens are so advanced and smarter than us, they would rather not even talk to us. They look at us like we are the lowest of the low. Lowest of the low. They look at human society. They look at us, they're like, man, we don't want no parts of that. Why would they want to take over our planet and enslave us? When they look at us as like, that's like me hiring slow employees. They look at us literally like we have Down syndrome. That's how aliens look at us. When I spoke to them, that's what they told me. That's how they look at all humans. Even you can get a Chinese dude, your smartest Asian. Aliens look at him like he's an idiot. That's how there's not going to be no alien invasion. The government wants to stage, that's why they're talking so much alien talk. By 2035, there'll be a full alien invasion. They're going to shut down cities. We're never going to see one in person, but they're going to show them on TV. And they're going to have random explosions happen around your house. They're going to scare you. You can't come outside because of aliens, and we're going to give up our rights. They're going to do it, man. I know this, y'all. I seen the playbook. Don't ask me how I seen it. Just know I seen it. Don't ask me how I know how to talk to aliens. Just know I talked to them. they gonna do one where they're gonna show one on TV, right? They're gonna have random explosions happen around your house. You're gonna be scared to come outside. You're never gonna see one in person. Never. They're gonna play sounds in your area, and you're gonna hear these sounds. They're gonna lock you in there. You're never gonna see one in person. You're gonna just see the explosion and hear the story. That's just how it's gonna go. If you're trapped in your house, you're never gonna come out, because they want you in your house to be controlled. And then once they say, well, we got these aliens under control, whoop-de-whoop, that's how the invasions are gonna go. I'm telling you, that's how it's gonna go, man. But be prepared this year to not watch TV, and if you do watch it, don't get emotionally invested. You know, RIP to the people who did get harmed by this guy in his truck. I do believe it's another MK Ultra situation. I do believe this man was heavy MK Ultra, heavy mind control, heavy. You know, because they have to put this fear out here, and then I got to understand the spiritual side of it. The blood got to get spread to praise them. The powers that be want to see bloodshed. It has to. You know, most of our guys who, like, so I was watching a crime show last night. You ever heard of David Prince? Never heard of him. He's an SK. He's a serial life taker. Never heard of him. He's just a psycho man. When we hear of them, that is the time the government created, because they need their return on investment. We done put a lot of money in this. Let's make the money off the story. Let's sell it. We need our return on investment. They do a lot. There's a lot of money that goes into making these SKs. A lot of money. Raising them. Getting the parents right. Gang stalking. Getting the parents on drugs. Like, they'll find you as a kid and plant stuff on you, man, so you raise up in the situation. How'd your mama get put on them drugs? How'd your daddy get put on the drugs? They put your parents in certain situations. Y'all got to understand, we are battling somebody with time on their hands. We don't have time. What, you got like 60 years, 70 years on this planet? 80, maybe? We don't have time. Y'all, we're battling the immortals. The immortals got time to enslave the planet. The reptile got time. The reptile can live 14. How long can a turtle live? A turtle can live, what, 200 years? The reptile can live 1,400 years. 1,400. They got time on their hands. They are okay with waiting. I also got to do a blog on the brainwashing of the TS and train station, man on man, and who was it really for? It's for the kids. Not for you. You're grown. You're already brainwashed. They just want you to die now. That's all they're waiting for. But the people we're dealing with now has time on their hand. And they're not worried about 10 years is 2 seconds for them. They don't mind waiting 10 years to get their plan across. They don't mind waiting. They'll wait and run these games on us until we give up every right to where we're 100% enslaved. That is the goal. And we're already there, y'all. We're there. Think about it. Work, job, social security number, jail time, all the rules we follow. There should be no reason why we got 400,000 cops and 350 million people, and there's not enough prisons in America to lock everybody up. If we ever all got on the same page to riot, the world would be done. America would be done, but they got us in fear and afraid of stuff and scared to go out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think they made feminism, because feminism softened up men, and it also brought ladies out to live by themselves. If ladies are by themselves, way more easy to feed propaganda to them. And now men are soft now, so they're easy to feed propaganda to now. But if men stay with their families, it's hard to take down a structured family. That is the strongest you can be, with a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of time, y'all. It's more than McClain TV, man. Y'all be blessed, y'all be safe. I'm out.